up, y'all? It's your girl, Dauntless Dany, and today is a different type of video. I feel like I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys for a little minute, express to you how I've been feeling, and things of that nature. And yeah, you can see have some wine here to help my thoughts flow a little better, I guess. So yeah, what I want to talk to you guys about today, and this is probably geared towards mostly my ladies. You don't talk to someone for X amount of time. You know, you see that things, aren't working out, like you're not getting anywhere with this person or whatever. And I know, you don't expect to, like, when you talk to someone, like, of course you're not going to be in a relationship off that, but these are things that you do talk about, you know, especially for someone my age. Like, I know I'm young and stuff like that, but you know, I'm not getting any younger, I'm getting older, and these are certain things that, you know, I think about when I meet new people or when I, you know, talk to the opposite sex, about things that I want out of life, basically. And so you're talking to people for a little amount of time, let's say 4 months, and you know, you bring up wanting to be in a relationship soon. And me personally, I feel like a guy truly knows, like, if he wants to be with you, because you know, you're not going to spend all this time and stuff like that with someone, you know, that you don't want to be with. But as far as in my case, it wasn't like that. It was basically like, you know, everything would be on his terms, or, you know, I could only see him at this specific time of night, and things weren't, you know, going anywhere. You know, we didn't talk about how, you know, we felt about each other a lot and things like that. And, you know, which I can definitely understand with it being fresh and all, but, you know, you built to talk about those things. Like, those things happen eventually. Not say that it has to get to 6 months and then you still don't know what you want to do. Like, someone continue to tell you that, you know, you're still building within those 6 months. Like, if a guy doesn't know if he wants to grow with you, then that's a problem. Like, God definitely has to be my center within the person that I'm going to be involved with. Like, they have to understand that, you know, I do put God first and things of that nature. And if that person has a different belief system than me, then now I already know that's number one red flag that is not going to work out. Or if someone thinks that, you know, like, everything that you come to him about is an issue and y'all can't come together and talk about it, you know, they always have to have an attitude, then that's another red flag. Because at the end of the day, like I said, I'm not getting any younger, and I'm too old for a guy to be having a bitch fit, basically. I'm too old to be listening to a guy have a bitch fit, and I'm the female. That's a problem. Like, I feel like a real man would tell you or would show you how he could change things around in order to make things better. Not to say that he has to be the only one to put forth this effort, because it is a two-way street, you know, 50-50. I definitely believe in that. But when it comes to a part for you being able to express yourself to someone and they have an issue with it, then that's crazy. Like, I'm not the one to bite my tongue. Like, usually I would try not to say something just because of the, you know, how the other person will respond or whatever. And I've come to realize that, well, I didn't see myself as a problem in any of the past situationships. I know that I'm not perfect. I know that there's things that I still need to work on. But at the end of the day, I felt like these boys who call themselves men have to do some sort of self-evaluation. Sometimes these boys don't realize, you know, what they're doing until the script is flipped. Until, you know, you're the one not answering their calls, or you're the one that's not texting them back, you know. But in actuality, you know, they were doing that to you all along. And so it's just like, you know, we women need to know, what our self-worth is, what we deserve, what we don't deserve, what we're willing to put up with, what we're not going to put up with. And that's something that I have definitely learned since the beginning of this year. Because I've been through toxic situations, and then out of toxic situations, it's just like, that person's not good for you mentally. It's really draining. Or and after the toxic situation, there was like this situation I'm telling you guys about. It's just like sometimes we need to step out of what we think is good for us and realize what is good for us, if that makes sense. Definitely, my ladies, give me your opinion. Like, why do we think as women that these type of things are okay when you're noticing red flags in the beginning? And like I said, I'm definitely still learning. I know how I would want a guy to approach me. I know how I would want for a guy to treat me, respect me. And, I know not every situation is perfect. We are not put on this earth to be perfect. There's no one in this world that is perfect. And so, with that being said, it's just really, we just have to find that imperfect person to be perfect with. I don't know. I didn't write anything down. This is all just coming from the top of my head, honestly. I should have written some things down, but it wouldn't be raw and uncut in how I'm really feeling. So I feel like I just came on here and, turned the camera on and sat down in front of it and just really came to vent to y'all. I think I'm going to start doing these more often too. And there's a lot of things that, I've witnessed other people go through, things that aren't, good for them, even though we're just the outside people looking in, and the people that are on the inside think that, everything, oh, he'll change or she'll change, things will get better, stuff like that. But if you're constantly going through a repeated cycle, me personally, I say 6 months is enough time to know whether you want to be with that person. And don't ever, ladies, ask a guy if you guys are together. Like, if you, like, okay, so if you guys are doing the things that, that a couple does and stuff like that, and then you still have to question to be like, well, are we building towards something? Are we together? And then he tells you yes. Like, that, I don't think that's the proper way to go about things. Or, because my thing is, if you guys were together, then I'm traditional, so I believe that the guy should definitely ask. So I think that he should be able to be like, hey, do you wanna go out with me, or be my girlfriend, or whatever, like that stuff. And not all the time do I. Oh, well, no, and never ever let a guy tell you that a title doesn't mean anything, because that's his excuse to tell you that, like, if he goes off and do his own thing, that's a good way for him to tell you, oh, we're not together, so I don't know why you tripping, and blah blah blah. Like, that makes me want to slap his ass. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's a no-no. So if you find yourself in those type of situations, please get out. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I just know, like I said, for me personally, I know, I pray about it too, for God to send me someone that is loving, caring, respectful, that is going to understand me in a way that he doesn't say I'm tripping. Because me, I'm not a confrontational person. I don't like to fight, argue, none of that. And I've been through a situation to where I feel like I've had the worst brought out of me. And I never want to experience that ever again. So that's why I try to make it to where, you know, I'm choosing my partner wisely. And with that being said, I think that God has put me on a great path thus far, because I'm happy at this point in my life, and I am doing the things that I'm set out to do. And that's all I could ever ask for, is to be happy, to be respected, to be, you know, in a great place mentally, physically, and emotionally. I think I'm pretty much done being on a little rant today. I just wanted to come on here, you know, express this to you guys, and also get your opinion on what you look for in a guy or girl. You know, guys, if you're out there listening and you're watching this, like, let me know what you guys feel that you should be finding in a significant other. I feel like it takes a lifetime to get to know someone, but sometimes you got to be willing to step out on that ledge and just take that risk if you feel deep down that, you know, you can be with this person. Now, if not, and someone continuously gives you an excuse as to why they can't be with you, then it's time to chuck them deuces up and move it along. Like, pointless conversations, or you knock on what you doing me to death. I mean, you can see me in the daytime, take me out on a nice little park, picnic or whatever. You know, like, don't let someone make you feel like they're only obligated to see you at a certain time at night. Like, that's bogus. Or if you ask someone, okay, so actions speak louder than words, y'all. Actions speak louder than words. I don't think y'all heard me. Actions speak louder than words. Now, I don't care if someone tells you they missed you all darn day, tell you this, like, just little stuff. Like, people have to be respectful of your time too. Like, if you're going to do most things on the other person's time, like, that other person needs to be respectful of your time too. You know, it's okay to ask, like, you know, oh, what's your schedule like one day? You know, let's map out something to where we can, you know, schedule something at this specific time that works for both of us. If your schedules don't permit for you guys to see each other at a decent time, then he's not for you, sis. Keep it pushing. If he's constantly giving you excuses to why he can't see you in the daytime, he ain't for you, sis. If he's constantly giving you grief about you tripping because you just want to simply voice your opinion as to how something makes you feel, or if y'all plan something and then he stands you up and try to hit you up the next day like nothing ain't happened, he ain't for you, sis. Like, I don't know what more I could say, because I'm just sipping my wine. Just let me know what you guys think. Thank you for listening to me rant. I want to do more videos like this. I guess I would call them story times. I don't know. Story time with Dauntless Dany. You guys just let me know. Thank you. Number one. I know I should have said this in the beginning of the video, but thank you for my new subscribers. Hey, how y'all doing? I'm Dany. And I just want to just thank God for you guys, and I just want the channel to continue building. Make sure you guys subscribe if you are new here today. You know, let me know what you think down below. Like, let's make this a discussion, and make sure you comment and share and bring more people to the family, because like I said, I want to know what type of videos you guys want to see from me. I need feedback from you guys in order to get that certain content out there. So like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Welcome for my new subscribers, and thank you for my old subscribers for the continuous support. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Peace.